Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dane down here at ZIMM'S Guitars, and I got all my Kramers out here, and I just wanted to real quick kind of go through my collection of Kramer guitars for you guys. We might as well start right here. Now this one is a Kramer Focus 1000, and it's the red with the black pickguard, the HSS configuration. It has a coil to split right there. You got the Floyd Rose Special on this one. Real nice action on this thing. It's hard for me to tell you what year these things are made. I'm gonna guess this one is possibly the late 1980s. So there's that one. Check this thing out. This is the Kramer Focus 1000 with just the single pickup in it. It's got a humbucker in it, and this one has the old Floyd Rose on there in chrome, and this has that custom paint job, the yellow with the black spots all over it. Kramer Focus 1000. And this one says made in Japan on the back of the headstock. So the old Japanese, I'm pretty sure that the old Kramer Japanese stuff was made by the ESP company. So I got that thing right there. This thing is really almost brand new. This is the Kramer Beretta Vintage. And I'm going to guess the serial number on this one. It says made in Indonesia, and I'm going to say it is a 2018 Kramer Beretta Vintage. So it's not a vintage guitar as far as being all these years old, you know, over 25 years old or whatever. But they're calling it, these are the new ones that was out at NAMM 2020. You saw those things. Okay, this is an old Eddie Van Halen striped Kramer that has been a project of mine. And this is the old Music Yo. Remember when Kramer was selling their stuff? Music Yo. This is just an old project that I've had laying around. A buddy of mine painted this like over a year ago. And since then, I put a Graphtec Floyd Rose in it. And it's just an old beat up guitar that I enjoy playing. I took sandpaper to the back of the neck. It's really nice and smooth. And you know, I got the two-sided tape right here to hold your guitar picks. The one volume knob that says tone on it. And I actually do have a quarter from 1971 on there. And so a lot of guys, you know, if you think about how many guitars have been, that are out in the world right now that have been painted like Eddie Van Halen's guitars, there's probably hundreds of them, maybe even thousands of them. Here we go. This looks like a Kramer Stripe series. You got the Floyd Rose 2 on there. Super clean, fun Stripe series. I've just been collecting Kramer guitars because I guess because of the cool factor. There's just something about them that is super cool. I think this is a 2013 Kramer Pacer series. It's got Seymour Duncans in it. This is like the tiger striped. George Lynch, maybe Satchel from Steel Panther played these things. It's got the D-tuner. Functions really nicely. This is probably the nicest Kramer that I have out of the bunch. Really nice guitar. It's in great condition. And I just can't help but think about like Dawkins and some of those 80s hair metal bands when I see that thing. Alright, this thing is a Kramer, and this is probably, I'm going to call this the Bullseye. And what's unusual about this one is that the rings are white. Now normally the Kramer The bullseye, though, instead of having the white right here, the rings, they're black. And but this is a great playing guitar. The back of the neck has no finish on it, and it feels really kind of almost rough, where they didn't really feel the grain. It's real grainy, I'm gonna say. And it says 05 in the serial number. I have a really hard time figuring out the date of these things. And so anyhow, there's a bullseye. Some of this stuff I might put on reverb, but basically I just wanted to show you guys my collection. Now this is a 1980s Kramer Striker ST, 300 ST. And so, yeah, this kind of looks sort of like, the color kind of looks like the Jakey Lee stuff, but I think Jakey Lee played Charvel. But yeah, just a cool little Kramer Striker 300 ST. And now here is a Kramer, and this is sort of the Stripe series, but it's in black. So you got the 5150 sticker down here. Your stripes are glossy, and the rest of the finish is flat black. It's got the EVH trim on it, and you can't pull on it. You can only dive on it. This one does have the maple neck, which is a cool thing, because Eddie's guitars all were maple neck, and so that's one thing that's kind of not quite right about this old girl right here, is that it has the rosewood neck on it. Maybe I'll find a neck someday and throw on that thing. And then I've got another Kramer Striker back here. The Striker 300 ST. There's another one. This one has the Floyd Rose where the strings go in the back, and so a lot of guys don't really like this Floyd right there because it doesn't really hold the strings, but it makes string change outs really easy. And then my last Kramer that I have is this thing that looks like sort of a double cutaway, almost an SG looking thing. It's got the hardtail, and it's got the nice little flames coming up, and I'm not sure what series this is, but just another Kramer. So you gotta love that stuff. Kramer Guitars. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments. Let me know if you know what year these things were made. Let me know about the ESP. Did ESP used to make Kramer stuff, or am I confused about that? But I think some of the Japanese Kramers were made by ESP. But anyhow, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. There'll be a link in the description below. You can get a ZIMM'S Guitar t-shirt if you're up for it. And again, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.